Have the zebras. When it first released, a lot of people hated on it. This actually lights up. I think we can go to Jordans. Let's start with Jordan 1s. Ito, just a BHM Jordan 1. Ito pa yung mga time na where if there is something on sale na like Jordan shoes, I go ahead and purchase it. And not all the Jordan shoes were hyped back then. So this is one of them. I only paid like 50 or 60 pounds for these. So on the topic of Jordan 1s, what I love about Jordan 1s are the mids. It's because I think I'm not a tall person. If I'm wearing mids, it doesn't make me look short. So I have this mid pine green worn 1s, and it's selling for a lot, to be honest. Like, I got these on sale for 80 pounds. It's now selling for 300 pounds for some reason. And what I just read something on Twitter that said the Jordan mids are the new Yeezys. So it's a testament on how valued they are at the moment, because Jordan mids are like shooting up in price. I have another Jordan 1 here, which is I haven't worn yet. This is a Jordan 1 Court Purple. I bought these via the secondary market. I paid like 204 pounds. Its normal value is 130, but now it's selling for almost 300. So it was a good pickup, but I'm planning to keep it for myself. That's why it's still here. So yeah, Jordan 1 Court Purple. So I think that's about it when it comes to Jordan 1. So we go to Jordan 3. I don't have a Jordan 2, Jordan 3. My latest Jordan 3 pickup. Jordan 3 Laser Orange. It's just so good of a colorway, and it's a women's exclusive as well. Sobrang ganda. So clean. Summer shoes, but we're currently in approaching winter. When it comes to Jordans, I like Jordan 1s, Jordan 3, 4, 11, and 6. So ayun yung mga meron ako sa collection. So Jordan 3 we go to Jordan 4. This is like parang pure white but with accents of red. So this is the Jordan 4 metallic red. I got these via retail. Jordan 4s are very comfortable. So medyo bulky lang siya, bulky looking, as if with other Jordans, because it's originally a basketball shoe. This is a regional exclusive. Other regions have different colorways. So I also have my first ever shoe that I paid resale for, or at least I purchased via StockX, is the Jordan 4 Columbia. Surprisingly, it's still not selling for a lot. It's only selling less than 300 pounds. I got these for $200 back then. So almost retail. It's just a clean colorway as well. So what else do we have? Jordan 6. You can see, I think this is my first ever pair of Jordan. Nung nakita ko siya online, I just immediately fell in love with it. And too bad I didn't find it in my size initially, but my girlfriend back then, which is now my wife, managed to get this for me. I don't know where she got it from. So this is the Jordan 6 infrared low. Very classic colorway. Speaking of my wife, this is another gift from her. This is a Christmas gift. This is Bulls Over Broadway Jordan 10. Kala mo ganyan lang siya, like it looks too plain, but if you look at the bottoms, it has details like MVP championship. Basically says everything about MJ, or at least a lot about MJ. So it's a dope color as well. To the last Jordans, this is the hindi ko pa nasusuot, Jordan 11 Concord Bread Low. Two classic colorways, Concord plus Bread. How can you go wrong with that? Diba? Summer shoe as well. Next set of shoes, I forgot to show you, meron pa pala ako iba dito na I haven't worn, like another Air Force, multi-colored panel on like top. So this is the tear away Nike Air Force One. Aside from that, how can I forget? I just got the Quantums. So Yeezy Quantums. Before there's even a video circulating about Kanye releasing the shoe in Chicago during All-Star Week, where people parang nagkakagulo sila, and it was selling previously for like £1,000, but now since it got a wider release, it's only selling for like 250, 300. Kanye said he would release two versions of these shoes, lifestyle and basketball, pero so far it's only the lifestyle version that we've seen. And for me, this would be a good basketball shoe. Kasi like, kita mo naman, you can see this already, the support, ankle support. I saw somebody playing in these and they said it's really, the traction is really good. So, and very comfortable. So, eventually, I think, pag na-release yung basketball shoe, babalik na naman yung hype. And if they release more colorway. Forgot to unbox these. We also have the Sakai's, but these Sakai's are like the satin ones. So I've got the white, not yet worn. I feel this is a lot better than the original release when it comes to material, dahil they use satin here and wala siyang butas. The other one, the first 5 colorways of the LD Waffle, parang nakakatakot na it will break easily because of how they made it. A last minute pick up before the lockdown. So I have the white and I have the black colorway as well. Ayun. That's the black colorway. Right, so now we're done with the Jordans, Nike. Now, dun tayo sa mga hype. SB Dunks. I don't have a lot. I'm not an SB guy that like other people claim they are. I only have like 4 in my collection. The first is this one, the Nike Para Joints. So, as you can see, sobrang gandang colorway. Sobrang linis and talagang very good collab between Para and Nike. It is quite tight if you ask me. That is my true to size. Hopefully, I'm thinking over time, the more I wear it, the more it will get better. I mean, when it comes to the fit. Aside from that, we also have Nike Dunk Low Samba. This was released I think a couple of months ago, and it's just a dope colorway. Sobrang ganda niya. This is just a dunk. So I think the difference with Nike Dunk and Nike SB Dunk is the fat tongue. I'll show you a bit later. This is a Dunk High. I think a very retro colorway. This is the Spartan Greens. I've just reviewed it on my channel. Spartan Greens, what they call it. So, my last pair of Dunk, para sa akin, this is the one that I like the most. I think I bought this via StockX, not sponsored. This is the Nike SB Bear Brick. Medicom Bear Brick. So ito yung sinasabi ko. This is what I'm saying about the fat tongue. See that tongue? It's so thick. So I think this is more of if you're doing skateboarding stuff, so that it will be comfortable. This one is just very hairy or furry. That's why I really like it. Plus putting the white laces in it just makes it look really dope and stand out. So Nike SB Dunk Bear Brick. Right, so almost finished. We just have one more set to show you guys. This is like more hyped sneakers now. This is the Off-White collection. I used to have like 4 or 5 Off-Whites, but they're not here. Sold them already. I only have like 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Well, I'm hoping to cop more in the future. So I had the Converse one before, but I sold it to my sister because I didn't get it in my size. And there's another one, I forgot about it, but I sold it as well. This is the pairs that I really like and I like to wear. So let's start with these. As I said, I'm an Air Force guy. This is the Nike Off-White Air Force in Vault colorway. So before it shoot up in price, at the moment selling for like 800 to 900 pounds or more than $1,000. Before it went up in price, I managed to snag these in a sneaker event. I got these for 420 pounds. And now, as I said, it's just inflated. Its original price is only 140 pounds, 135 pounds. Just goes to show you how they appreciate in time, especially those collabs that are very limited, like Virgil, Travis, Supreme. It's one of them. Product of the hype. So it's so comfortable. As you know, Air Force are one of the most comfortable shoes ever, if you ask me. And aside from that, this has an interesting story as well. This is the Nike Air Max Desert Ore. This is also very comfortable, if you ask me. I like the deconstructed vibes that Virgil put into these, and I switched it up in orange laces as well. So as you can see, I like playing around the different colors of the laces. And every time I wear Off-Whites, I always get asked, why don't you remove your shoes or yung tag ng shoes mo? And it's just so hard to explain to people that don't know the brand that it's part of the aesthetics. It's what makes it hype and it's what makes it expensive. So anyways, I've probably been asked more than 100 times to remove the tag, which totally they don't get. So as I said, interesting story. I've always had an eye for this pair, but I don't want to pay resale. There was a time that I had like 2-3 different Sakai colorways, and they helped me cop these via trading my Sakais with another person's or Desert Ore. So the only thing about this is you have to make sure you know how to do legit checks because they only send pictures, and yeah, you should know your pair and you should know like how the shoes like para hindi ka maloko. So I got these via trade essentially. This is the Nike Air Max Desert Ore, one of my favorite pairs. Last but certainly not the least, the most expensive shoe in my collection, a pair that I haven't worn yet, a pair that is partly gifted by my wife because I paid half, she paid the other half. This is selling for like 1,000 pounds at the moment. I managed to get them around 750, 780. And when the prices are still low, I managed to snag one. So I have a feeling that, like, give it 1-2 years, it will go up times 2, times 3 with what it's currently valued at the moment. I'm feeling it will hit like 2,000 pounds. It's a comfortable shoe, although I haven't worn it outside, but it's a Jordan 4, so you can't go wrong with that. Off-white plus Jordan, it's just a combination that is hard to beat. This is the Air Jordan 4 / Off-white women's exclusive. Look at that. Every time I look at it, I still think like, this is a very expensive sneaker. Every time I look at it, napapamura na lang ako when I see this pair because it's such an expensive pair. At the same time, the aesthetic is just so dope. It's super fire. This is one of those moments where you're glad that you have a small feet. This can only go up to like a men's 10.5. So, my favorite pair at the moment. Virgil, thank you for this pair. Nike Jordan 4 Off-white. I think I've shown you everything. At least shoes that I wear, shoes that I currently have at the moment on my collection. There was a time I had like 50 some odd pairs, but as much as possible I try to reduce it to less than 30 because, I mean, you don't wear them all together at the same time. I hope you enjoyed this sneaker collection that I have. This is not a lot compared to what other YouTubers have. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time. And as I said, part 2 coming up, hopefully as soon as I can. That would be the sneaker investment video where I'll show you the current sneaker collection / investment that I have. These are the shoes that I'm waiting to appreciate, hopefully over time, and sell them. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you again next time. Peace.